Hi everybody, welcome back to Grandma's Kitchen, and today we're going to be making banana bread. I've pre-measured all my ingredients out. It's easier to do it that way, it's a lot quicker. Just dump it all in the bowl. So we're going to start with 2 cups of flour. The recipe calls for 2 cups. I'm making a double batch, so I need 4 cups of flour. I'm going to put the flour in the bowl. And then we're going to add 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, which is 3 teaspoons. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon. 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, which and nutmeg. I don't have nutmeg, so I'm using all cinnamon. So we need 1/2 teaspoon. So that all goes in the flour mixture. And give that a little bit of a stir. There we go. Okay, so then we take our wet ingredients goes in. Well, what we do here is we mix the flour and the spices all in. And then we make a well. We make a little opening right in the middle. And in another bowl, you're going to put 4 eggs, which I've already got beaten up and in the bowl. 4 eggs. And your mashed bananas, which is about 5 in this case. My family loves banana bread, so I always make a double batch. Make a big pan of it. You put the bananas in there. And then you have 2 cups of sugar, goes in with the bananas and the egg, just like this. And you have a cup of melted margarine or butter, if you use real butter. Now you mix all this together, and that well that you made in the center of the flour, all this gets poured right in. It will go leaking out the sides, that's okay, because you're going to mix it anyway. So we're going to pour that right in the middle of our flour mixture. And as you see, it's just kind of going everywhere, but that's okay. Get that out of the way. Now we just gently mix this up. You don't want to overmix it. The batter will be very lumpy. You don't want a smooth batter like cake batter for banana bread. You have nice chunks of banana if you didn't mash them all. You mix this all the way so it's all incorporated. Oh, look how easy that is. Couldn't be easier. I'm using a Betty Crocker cookbook for this recipe. This is like by far my favorite banana recipe that I've tried. I've tried a few other ones. It's always good trial and error. You know, you find they all work. They're all about the same, but you just get one that you like the best. And there is your banana bread mixture. Just keep stirring it, lifting it up at the bottom to make sure you have all the flour and the dry ingredients all mixed in well. There, that looks great. I'm going to stir it up one more time. Look on the bottom. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get my pan, which I didn't get out to begin with, I should have. There we go. Alright, so like I said, usually you bake this in a loaf pan, but because I'm making a double batch, I do it in an 9 by 12 cake pan. Just the normal one you'd make for an oblong cake. Pour it all in the pan, all out of the bowl. You don't want to leave any of that goodness back in the bowl. There we go. Sometimes you can use a spatula, a rubber scraper, to get this. It seems to be coming out okay with the wooden spoon. There we go. There. Now I set the bowl off to the side. You just spread this evenly in your pan. Now this recipe calls for a streusel topping. You don't have to do this, but I don't put walnuts in my banana bread. You know, we don't like it with the nuts in it. I'm not allergic, we just would rather have it without. So there. Now the streusel topping, you don't need this, it's just optional, but it makes it nice. It is packed brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, and butter. And you cut in the butter and the sugar, the flour and the brown sugar and the butter in together till it looks like this, a little crumbly. And then you sprinkle that over top of your banana bread batter. And this just gives it a nice little crunchy, sweet topping. It's optional. You don't have to do it, but I like it. We all like it around here. So there you have a nice big loaf of banana bread with streusel topping. Now this will go in the oven and this will bake for about 45 minutes, a little longer sometimes. So we will put this in the oven on the middle rack. Oh, use the middle rack when you bake. It's just the heat circulates everything. It incorporates everything. Gets the heat thoroughly all over. And there's the book I'm using, Better Homes and Gardens Cookbook. So I said Betty Crocker, I make a mistake, I'm sorry, it's Better Homes and Gardens. So that's the book I use. So next time I make a video, I'll show you what my banana bread looked like out of the oven. Okay, bye, and be sure to like and subscribe mine and Dinah Brody's channel. Have a good day, bye.